Located on the Horn of Africa with 90 million inhabitants, Ethiopia is the second most populated nation in the African continent and is home to a diverse culture and rich history. Ethiopia, once synonymous with famine in the region, is now one of Africa's fastest growing economies and continues to record impressive economic growth. Such growth has prompted foreign investors to do business in Ethiopia. The European Union has been and continues to be one of the main foreign investors in Ethiopia. There are currently 300 companies active in the country, generating economic growth, quality employment, and technology transfer. Ethiopia considers the European Union its foremost development partner. In April 2013, a visit to the European Union institutions in Brussels by Ethiopian Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn further strengthened EU-Ethiopian relations.
European Union is the major investor in my country. More than 300 investors now engaged in Ethiopia. And the quality of investment is very good. And in this regard, we want to deepen and strengthen these trade and investment relations between our two countries.
We are a partner and we are proud of our contribution to Ethiopia growth and development. We have been a very active partner in terms of cooperation and development and in fact investment, our companies there, and we want to remain a very important partner.
To further promote and enhance this bilateral economic relationship, an EU Business Forum in Ethiopia was established in May 2012 by the EU delegation to Ethiopia. It's a business platform that aims to make it easier for EU companies to do business in the country.
There is certainly a big change and there's a lot of foreign investment coming in, and Europe is still one of the bigger investors in Ethiopia. So yes, I think things are changing and Ethiopian is one of what they call the tigers of Africa.
I think there's a lot of opportunities here, but there are also challenges, and so we are trying together to overcome those challenges, to have more, so that both Europe and Ethiopia get the best out of this partnership.
2 years since its launch, and the EU Business Forum in Ethiopia has been able to attract around 30% of EU companies active in Ethiopia, and successful businesses in different sectors, both large and small, have transformed the lives of millions of people.
In total, we are employing 90 people from the local community here in Ethiopia. By itself, the company is producing building materials. There is a huge need for good quality building materials here in the country, as the construction sector is booming. Offering jobs to the local people is very essential for us. It's the most important part of being here.
We came to Ethiopia with the idea to change, or at least to be a sample for the Ethiopian dairy sector. People can see that what we do makes a change, and that is what the Ethiopians need.
Ethiopia is home to a rich and fertile soil and has become the fourth biggest flour exporter in the world. Most of the flour companies are foreign-owned. Ethiopia's flour sector has created 50,000 jobs, and over 70% of the workforce is made up of women.
You know, when they come, they don't have any experience on rows and growing flowers, so we train them, teach them. We even teach them for what it is going to be exported.
Le travail salarié est quelque chose de très nouveau ici dans le village. Et pour les femmes qui n'ont pas assez de terre, c'est l'opportunité de gagner un salaire et d'être indépendante.
The European Union and Ethiopia understand that increasing European investment and business is mutually beneficial. Today, Ethiopia is a country of opportunities, generating strong and sustainable growth. Foreign investment is rising, and decisions have been taken at the highest levels of government to facilitate a strong business climate.
We have started to develop our procedures, laws, which is in line with international standards.
To have an open dialogue with the business community, and there is a willingness from the business community to have a dialogue with the government to improve the business climate in the country.
Ethiopia is ready and set to attract much more investment at this stage of our development path, to take advantage of growing opportunities in Ethiopia to make those who are operating in Ethiopia successful, as well as to attract many more European investment, because we need a lot of investment at this particular time in the history of Ethiopia's development.
There is a big room for cooperation between Ethiopia and Europe in many aspects, in various areas of the manufacturing industry, including tourism. So I would encourage more Europeans to come.
As the country grows and Addis Ababa rises, there is all the potential here for Ethiopia to become Africa's powerhouse and a hub for international trade and foreign investment, improving the lives of millions and moving closer towards achieving its aim of becoming a middle-income country by 2025.